Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, meaning king of confusion. Nebuchadnezzar is interesting, the name, because it is a praise to Nebo, or the false prophet. The spirit that will be in the false prophet is pretty much a spirit that is in all false prophets. So Nebo is also known by the Romans, or was worshipped by the Romans, as Mercury, and other nations worship the same, but Nebo is as it was known in Babel. And there was also a mountain called Nebo. Nebo pretty much comes from the Hebrew Nabi, which the Vav at the end, which would be the O of Nebo, which mean his prophet. So Nebo means his prophet. That's why it is a spirit connected to prophecy. But it's pretty much an angel that was worshipped as the spirit of prophecy. People didn't understand that that angel was used for prophecy, was used as a vehicle for the spirit of prophecy, but he wasn't the spirit, he wasn't prophecy. So people started worshiping that angel, that entity, as the prophet, as Nebo. And it is interesting that the prophet Moshe was taken to Nebo to die, as in showing that he is the prophet of Yahweh, the chosen prophet of Yahweh, and a representation of the prophet like Moshe of the end times. So there is obviously a positive way of interpreting Nebo, as in Moshe died there because he is the prophet of Yahweh and representing the end times when the prophet like Moshe would appear, but the false prophet of the world would kill him. And in the negative, that false prophet that will kill the witness like Moshe has the spirit that was worshipped by the name Nebo, as in Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnetstsar, really. Nebuchadnezzar, which means, well, they translated in the concordance as may Nebo protect the crown. May Nebo protect the crown. Because of the many letters that are used for the name, we could come up with other perhaps meanings or revelations regarding what is being said through this name. And in just one of them, the fact that it says or it ends as Netzar is connected with, for instance, Yahushua Hanatzri, Yahushua the Nazarene, the guarded one, the one from Nazareth, as prophesied. And in the positive sense of what I was saying, the prophet of Yahweh who had descended, well, because of the letters, we could say, who got the throne, meaning the kingdom, with his hand, the calf, to be the door, which Yahushua said, I am the door or the gate, by becoming the guarded one, or he who came from Nazareth. But it is interesting also, as I have shown in other studies, that if you use the name that it is given to the Messiah by the Jewish people who reject him, which is Yeshu, and the whole name would be Yeshu Notzri, and you can write that in the Google translator from Hebrew, and it will put Jesus Christ, Yeshu Notzri. If you count the number of that name, or pretty much each letter which has a numerical value, when you add each of those values, you get 666. Yeshu Notzri, the way that is known within the Jewish people who do not accept Messiah. Yeshu is a curse, and the people that follow him, those from Nazareth. So that became pretty much his title. And like I said, in translator, you can check it out, and it will give you 666. But anyways, so in the negative sense, which would be mainly because Nebuchadnezzar was a negative king until he converted, pretty much, we could see here in the name the false prophet of the false Messiah. The false prophet of the false Messiah. And everything that I said was because of the Netzar of the end. And I want to make sure everybody understands Yahushua HaMashiach, who actually did live in Nazareth, he is the Mashiach. However, the way that people call him in Judaism, Yeshu Notzri, is a curse that they try to put on him. Instead, is falling on them, or it will eventually, because they said that his blood should fall on them and their children. So, and well, there are some positive interpretations regarding that, but to continue, the point is that the name that Jewish people use, Yeshu, and the name that Christians use, Jesus, both are bad, both are negative, and actually both written in Hebrew and adding the letters can give us 666, which is the number that is given in Revelation as one of the ways to realize what is the name of the image of the beast. So, just want to make sure that you guys understand. I'm talking about the false names, but there is one that is the true name, and people tend to reject it.